Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make a wood gas stove with just a couple of cans completely for free. Alright, what I got here is a wood gas stove or a gasifying stove that you can make at home with very basic tools and basically for free with some used cans and the bottom of a soda can. I'm going to give you a quick look at it here. This is the stove itself. You'll notice there's a little cap on the top here. I don't have a forcing cone or anything like that over it, like you'd see on some gasifying stoves, a little cone that goes up. I may put one on eventually, but for now this works pretty good. The premise of the stove is that you put wood in here, and combining with the wind that comes in here, the air that comes in there, and the holes on the bottom of this stove, it creates a gas which goes up the sides and out these little holes on the side there. Let me get a light on in there so you can actually see them. Those little holes. All around the rim. Now this is something I made with a drill. You could have used a hole punch, and I literally used a screwdriver, this screwdriver, and a hammer to make these holes on the bottom. You can see they're kind of dented in. I painted it with some high temp barbecue paint. You don't really have to even paint it. But this is a project that I kind of geared towards people that may not have a ton of tools. They may be just getting started out and being prepared. And, don't have a shop like I have here to work in. And they just want to put something together easily and simply. A lot of projects I watch on YouTube, sometimes they'll require more tools than, the basic beginning person might have just starting out. So I'm going to show you how I did it. I'm going to show you the tools I used. I'm not going to actually build it because I built this and then I'm like, darn, I should have waited to do a video. But I'll show you how I did it. Anyway, take that to the side. I started out with this can here. Now this is a Prego sauce can. It's pretty basic. I just cut off the top. And I'm starting to work on another one here. I just cut off the top and I straightened up the edges here on this one a little bit. They're still a little rough. And what I did was I looked for a can that was just a little bit smaller. And I came across one. Now I save a lot of my cans for projects like this. So when my wife had thrown this out, I pulled it out of the garbage. And this is a coconut milk can. But this is pretty much a regular sized can. I would guess you'd probably find, what is it again? Chef Boyardee ravioli stuff, SpaghettiOs in this kind of size can. Fits right in there perfectly. So I made it flush with the top. And of course this was off. And what I did was my first step was to punch holes in the bottom here. I don't know how many holes I did. I'm guessing about maybe 10 or 15 around the bottom on this one. So I just poked holes with this, stuck it here, did that, boom, with a hammer, poked a hole. Okay, that was pretty much all I needed to do for this. Now with this one, what I did was I kind of spaced out holes on the top, along the top here, about a 1/4 inch down, and I just drilled holes all the way around the inside. And of course this would be empty doing that. And I put 4 big holes on the bottom. So you get your air coming in here, going up inside here, in the walls here, coming through these holes and burning the wood gas off. Makes a very efficient fire. When wood burns, it does make a gas. I didn't explain that in my other wood gasifier video. And that gas is very flammable and it makes for a really efficient fire. We're going to do a burn test on the other one, and I'll show you what's left over after it's all pretty much done. Okay, we're all done with that. Let's say we drilled all our holes. One of the things that I noticed was didn't have a cap on it, and I was getting wood gas fumes and flames out of here. So I took the bottom of a tuna can, and of course it was open already, and I just simply cut right about here. You know where this line is? Up on top there? I don't know if you can see that in the camera. Right there. And that became this. And it fits right over. Now, the one problem I was left with was I wanted to make sure it's sealed up some way. So I just took a screwdriver. Okay, we'll use the one I built. And I ran it along the inside and made a little lip. Again, let me get the light because this is black. You can see the little lip I made around the inside there. So it's actually a little lip around there. It actually holds the gas in and it burns a lot more efficiently. And you get a little more fumes out of the holes here. A little more flame out of the holes here. And no flame out of here. I chose to put some black barbecue paint on it. You don't really have to. Really, I did it to keep rust down because I burned this a few times to test it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it outside. I'm not going to cook anything because I need to come up with a stand system for it. But I'm going to show you how it works. So we'll be right back.
Right, so I got it out here. Got a little feather stick going, but I don't think I'm going to use that because it's kind of windy. I think I'm going to cheat and use some dryer lint. There we go. Toss it in there. See if I can get it going. I may have put it out. I did put it out. All right, try that again. There we go. All right. I got it burning in there now. Stick a stick in there. There we go. All right, so I got some wood in there already. I just chopped up some of this wood here. This is wood from over in my wood pile on the side, and I'm going to move it a little closer so you can see it's not hot yet. I don't know if you can see the flames. It's not really doing anything yet. Once in a while you'll see it like that, and that's probably some gas coming out of the sides, the holes, some wood gas. But it started up pretty quickly. Most of the chips in there were really small, so it's kind of like kindling almost. And you can see it's pretty efficient right now. It's burning nice and clean. There's no smoke coming off it. What we're going to do is I'm going to let this burn out, and after it's all burned out, I'm going to show you what's left, and show you how cleanly and efficiently this stove does burn, and to give you a little look inside, down inside of it there. I don't know if you can see down in there. Let me see. Yeah. So it's going pretty good. I know you can't see it on the video, but it is burning. It is. See if we can get a see. It's definitely burning, and it's burning very efficiently too. And that's one of the reasons I like these little wood gas stoves. And something like this is, free basically. You make this yourself. You wouldn't even have to spend any money other than finding a few cans. So for a little bit of effort, you get yourself a free wood gas stove that's good anywhere. And I'm probably going to come back later on when I figure out a way to make a pot stand out of this. It's probably going to involve this piece here. But anyway, we'll come back in a few minutes and I'll show you what's left after it's burned itself out. So it's all done, finally burned out. It took about 15-20 minutes just with a couple of handfuls of this stuff here. I just chopped some pieces off and threw it in there, probably about 2 handfuls full. And this is what you get left over with. Basically just ash and kind of charcoal, not much. So it's a very efficient little burner. It's small and compact, you see, compared to the size of my hand. You can carry that around with you anywhere. It's very light, and essentially 3 cans and you have yourself a wood gas stove. So anyway, thanks for watching today, and we will talk to you next time. Take care.